Hi, Liam Ward here at LearnTheHarmonica.com. Today I'm teaching you a classic country blues rhythm. I'm on a G harmonica, but you could also play this on any other key harmonica by following the tab, and you'll just be playing it in a different key. This is sort of in the style of Sonny Terry. It's something that I'm actually working on bringing a song into the set with the Rumblestrutters, my acoustic band, and I'm kind of using this as the main riff. I haven't completely written it yet, so maybe I'll post something with that song when it's ready, but this is the basic building block of the song. I'm tongue blocking it, but if you're a lip purser, we'll talk about ways to do that, and we'll also talk about some additions you can add to this, to the bare bones of it. Really all there is to it, well, you could play the whole thing on one hole for a start. You could play... You could do as simply as that if we're going to take it down to the bare bones. So we're going 3 blow and then 3 draw with kind of a double step bend and then 3 blow and then 3 blow 3 more times. So that's our simple single note version. Now if you're a lip purser, you might want to think about starting out with that. Now for beginners, of course, there's a bend involved in this. If you're not able to get the bend, just play a 3 draw for now. Now it's not going to sound exactly the same. You're going to get... but that's as close as you're going to get without the bend. Obviously work on your bending technique. Look at my lesson on draw bends to learn that technique. Okay, so assuming you're able to play that bend and you're okay with the... you could just repeat that and it would be a sense of speeding it up. But you'll notice, of course, that sounds quite different from what I played at the start, which was... So let's talk about how we can flesh that out. Now, first off, the 3 blow is slapped, okay? Now, I am tongue blocking, so my mouth is wide and my tongue is blocking every note except the note I'm trying to play. If I slap the tongue onto the instrument, so start off with a chord, so my tongue is off the instrument, and then as I blow or breathe out, I place the tongue onto the instrument to get a slap sound. That, okay? I'm doing that with that first 3 blow. Okay, so that's the 3 blow and then the 3 draw bend. So that's adding a texture in there, okay? Then all of the next 3 blows, and sorry to confuse you, but I wanted to give you the simple option and then this option. The next 3 blows, I'm actually playing a draw chord instead, okay? So you probably know that the 3 blow is the same as the 2 draw, the same note. I've actually opted to change that 3 blow to a 2 draw, but I'm playing it rather than as a clean note. I'm making my mouth wider and playing a chord, so holes 1, 2, 3, sometimes maybe the 4 sneaks in. And that gives us that lovely rich sound, and on a low harmonica like this G harmonica is a really big sound. Okay. So you've got the 3 blow with a slap, and then the 3 draw bend. I'm actually tongue blocking that bend, but if you're a lip purser, that's fine. And then a draw chord, 1, 2, and 3. This means you're doing quite a lot of draw notes, so when you slap that 3 blow, you want to make sure you're breathing out quite a lot to get your air out. Okay, so if I slow it down... that's something like what I was playing at the start. If you speed that up, you start to get that really nice chugging sort of feel to it. Okay, so they're the main things I'm doing. I've got the slap on the blow and then the chord on those draw notes. You will need to make sure, as I say, on that blow note you get as much air out as possible, and one of the ways you can do that is by breathing out through your nose. Okay, so when I'm slapping that note, I'm just checking I can feel it. I can feel the air coming out of my nose as well as out of my mouth, and that just helps me to flush out as much air as possible, so that when I've got those repeated draw notes, those draw chords, it doesn't feel as much as I'm kind of filling up with air. I can get the air out and then I get it in and I get it out again. If you were just playing the blow note and the draw bend, people tend to find that easier to balance because the draw note, they use quite a lot of air to get the draw bend, and then the blow notes they're okay, they can be softer with. So it's not so much a problem, but when we're playing these chords, that can use quite a lot of air. In theory, if you get enough air out on that single 3 below, you can keep this going. You don't need to stop at any point. It should balance enough, okay? So if you're not able to balance that air, think about how much air you're getting out on the 3 below. You're going to have to improve the amount of air, increase the amount of air you're getting out on the 3 below in order to balance it. But also make sure on the draws you're not pulling those notes. You're playing it as softly as you can as well. So it's 2 things involved there. Don't draw too much and make sure you blow hard enough, if you like. That's the general rhythm that we'd be working with. As I say, I'm working on a song with the Rumblestrutters. It's going to be called Hotsy Totsy Breakdown or something like that. We'll see what happens with it. But the idea is that's going to be the main riff. You can use this and then put fills in between it, and it's a great one for doing some kind of hooting and hollering. You might have heard Sonny Terry do some of that, so this kind of thing. So just an idea of the kind of fills you can put in. I tended to go up 3, 4, 5, 6. I did a little bit on hole 7, but you don't have to use the full range of the instrument. I'm not going to go through the fills in this lesson. It's beyond the scope of the lesson, but just to give you an idea of, as a sound, what you can do with this fill. So it's kind of in the history of the classic country blues stuff. It's a bit of a Sonny Terry rip-off. I'm sure there are loads of songs he plays this kind of thing, if not this exact fill. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at that with me today. I hope you find it useful and you can build on it and use it. I'd love to hear you playing this, by the way. If you want to post something on YouTube, send me a link. You can email me. You can put it on the Facebook page. Just look for LearnTheHarmonica.com on there. You can also find me on Twitter at LearnTheHarp. That also applies for if you've got any comments, questions, queries. You can contact me via all those media, as well as putting comments beneath the video. I'm happy to take questions on this, also on anything harmonica related as well. And I take requests for lessons as well. So if there's anything you would like to look at, please get in touch as well. Until then, enjoy your playing and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.